was listening to the news. Hope everybody's doing okay. Staying, I guess, keeping their nose clean, out of trouble, staying safe. I'm not doing too well today. I've just got chest pains and trying to make contact with a few people online. It's getting really difficult. I can't even talk to anyone right now. And it seems that either people are too busy or just out to lunch somewhere. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on. I think, though, that something's going on my YouTube account. I may have to change channels soon. But before I do that, I just want to say a couple things. Been reading up on the news, watching the news and listening to the news. Hyperinflation, yeah, that's going to be bad. I told people just to stay crafty, and then you can do something, if you guys are driving around your car today, don't forget, pick up one of these. Again, like I said, these are lights. M160 RGB panel light. And it's rechargeable. USB-C. So you could mount this, I guess, in your car. Like, I'm not even going to turn on the light, but I mean, you can do whatever you want. Once you get the gear, wherever you go, if you're going out even camping, you can take that stuff with you. You want to keep it nice and compact. You want to grab a backpack and then just cram it with as much film equipment as you can. I mean, I say film equipment, I mean YouTube equipment. Or just, equipment that you'll use to make good content. But I say, that said, know when to put that stuff away, because if you are actually lucky enough to be out in nature, like in Banff, we didn't have all that technology with us. So that's what I was thinking about going if I ever had a chance. Travel far away and just stay there, maybe up in the mountains somewhere in nature. That would have been cool, I mean, I wouldn't want to be around when by 2030, like, where the world is heading, it's heading in a very crazy direction. And we had recently a big snowstorm, a couple snowstorms, and it got me really thinking. In the city where I've experienced problems, I've experienced financial loss, and I can't trust anyone. You really want to move to a place where people in tight-knit communities, they're closer together, they help each other. And I was going to say, in the city I don't feel good most days. I don't feel comfortable being around most people. I don't know. It's like, I just can't vibe with a lot of people, man. I don't know what it is. Maybe people think I'm just strange. I tell them straight up, I'm an artist, creative type. No, people, they don't care. They don't care about anything good, like film or art and music or anything like that. Traveling. My dad didn't. He was actually upset with me because he didn't want me to have the job that he wanted me to have. But here's a funny story. My dad, he was told that he couldn't do something, like he couldn't become a pilot. Like, that was his dream. And he had crabs in the bucket, man. He had people dragging him down. And now he's got cancer, and he probably has a lot of regrets, and he's probably projecting a lot of his anger onto me, like I did something to him. I feel hatred by my family because I was pursuing something that I knew that would work, but the only problem was I didn't have people who would really believe in me, who would want me to succeed, because I guess I got crabs in the bucket too. Who's following me on my channels? Honestly, I don't know who these people are. There's some people that are good, but you also have people who are real Decepticons, man. I just wanted to be straight up with people and be real as I can be, considering the times that we're in. I did a live stream with a lady. She had her ministry, which was nice. It was nice, but when it comes to actually doing something, I told her, get a P.O. box so I can just send you something in the mail so I can pledge to one good thing, even though I can't really afford to do that. I mean, I would do it for a friend in need. If she was being gang stalked and if her life was in danger, some kind of danger, I don't know. Maybe that's why I've been having so much chest pains, because I was actually worried. When I start to care about people, I get a little bit nervous. I get a little bit cranky. I don't mean to be, but when I get emotionally involved, I go all the way. I guess that's what happens when you care for your friends. Right now, I don't even know if I have any true friends, because a real friend, well, I thought that my friends, they would stay in my circle. They didn't. Even in film school, like, they all wanted to go to the bars, they all wanted to drink and do all that crap, and I just wanted to make movies, like 24/7, all the time. I guess I'm kind of living the dream Not now. It's not a dream, but making movies as part of a group. I'm not doing all that I could be doing. I'll just put it that way. I'm not living my best life. I put actually my life on hold for a while now. Ever since COVID happened, I'm making documentaries, and God knows I've tried. I can't win on this platform. YouTube has censored me all the time. I lost so much of my work. Like, looking back, I remember nothing but pain and sadness. I know this world is crazy. This is why sometimes I just want to, get off and just leave. Go somewhere far away, start a new life. If I ever, God, honestly, if I ever find a nice girl, she doesn't even have to be involved in whatever I did. Filmmaking was a pipe dream. I just want a nice woman who's loyal and caring and loving. It's like wife material. Because I can see down the line time, and I can't really see too much on the horizon, honestly. It's like I get nightmares. I had a dream, couple dreams about living in a big house, but I was just like a tenant, and they were living the luxury life. I came upstairs and I wanted to join them for a nice meal, and they turned me away. That was one of my dreams. Like a peasant, they treated me like that. And then I woke up. I think, maybe that's probably means that, maybe I miss my family. They had a house and car. They didn't have to worry about going hungry but I mean, they did the best they could for me. Going to school. I can't blame them. I blame myself a lot. I try my best to find work, but out here, life is hard. It is hard, man. Times have changed and the economy is different. By 2030, I don't even know what's going to happen a year from now, honestly. Hyperinflation, tariffs, and people struggling to pay for groceries. That never happened before. I mean, I thought that, at the very least, the food would be affordable, but this is why I'm skipping meals. And what do I skip meals for? To get this stuff, because I'm afraid that I won't get to buy it later. Because I'm just unemployed, but maybe some people are doing much better than I am. I don't know. If you guys are, maybe send me a little donation so I'll make it worth the money. Okay? I'll promise you that. I'll make it worth the money. I'll show you my old work. You won't believe me, but I've made pretty good art in 2011, way back. It's too bad that YouTube won't let me keep it on this channel. Channels that are going. Kopfstand and lean. It's like I put my heart and soul into this digital black hole, I just keep on putting it in, and it's killing me, man. It's killing me. I was really upset after the last live stream, me talking to this lady. I told her I cried for you, and I really did. I went out into the woods, and I was like, yeah, I was thinking, there's people out there that are getting gang stalked, and maybe want to do something, but, people are not going to believe me unless they see it, That's what they want. They want to see something real, so yeah, I brought the camera with me, and, still, I get no reaction. So, yeah, that's it. I really can't do it anymore for strangers. I gotta really take care of myself. I don't want to be selfish, but, no, I'm not. I'm really not a selfish guy. I don't want to see anyone get hurt, okay? Actually, the opposite. People, they hurt me. When I make entire videos and message people on their channels, they don't even check up on me to see how I'm doing. No one cares about me. I don't know what... They care about celebrities and popular people, but, this guy, he was a little strange. No one does care. It's like all the men out there, they deserve better, A lot of good men are out there. Where have all the good men gone? Women complain. Gee, I wonder. Maybe you gotta give your head a shake there and get off the Tinder or the apps. The apps, they screw you up big time. Yeah. And I just kind of lost my mind a little bit. I'm sorry. Coffee. Yeah, I should have been an actor. Should have been in the films, man. It sounded like John Malkovich from Rounders. Very good. Yeah. So, that is it, Ian. Yeah. You must feel proud and good. strong enough to beat the world. I feel fine. Me too. I feel okay. Cause there's one other guy. See how he feels. Grandma. You gotta watch the movie to understand. Rounders is a good movie. They should have called it Grinders because that was essentially what the movie was about. It was a movie about poker. Sometimes you gotta play your hands right. You gotta keep your cards close to your chest. I think what the message of the movie was, some people will work their entire lives grinding away, and they don't want to play their aces. I don't know. There's a lot of poker lingo in that movie I didn't quite get, but yeah, the point of the movie is to if you have a busted flush or something full house, you gotta know your cards, man. You gotta know your cards, and some people will hate you because they see your cards, and maybe you don't know what it is you got. Maybe some people, they wish that they had what you had. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know really. Best thing to do, just whatever your case is. Like if you're gonna be like struggling this year or the next, just grab a journal. Just start writing, and then one day when you do finally get a chance to make videos, don't wait. Don't hesitate. Make it good. Make some good art, and then one day when you get to a certain plateau, people will finally listen to you. Yeah, probably. Anyway, that's enough of my rant. And yeah, if you guys want to check out a ministry, there's 2 ministries. I'll just leave the links down at the bottom, whatever. But yeah, if you want to, you can help out those people. If you want to feel, yeah. You want to feel a feeling. Some people are really numbed out, and some people, they just don't care anymore. I know what it feels like to be working hard and being burnt out. If you want to get feeling lifted, yeah, maybe there's a couple people out there that can help for real. And you won't find what you're looking for at the bottom of the bottle or smoke. I mean, I try to tell these guys, hey, you know what, it's not the end of the world. Let me help you, but people, they didn't want to listen to me. So alright, fair enough. I can't stop people from doing what they do, but yeah, I'm just saying, keep on making art. Don't live life in regret, like my dad. He gave up on his dream, even though people told him, like, he couldn't do something. Don't let that become you. Okay? Mental projection from other people, that's somebody's opinion of you, does not have to become your reality. Okay? If you know in your heart that you can do something, prove it. Show people. But don't have acid. Don't leave your channels blank. That's the worst thing you can do. And one of my regrets, wasting time trying to tell people, yeah, I think it's a stupid idea, wasting your time, leaving your channels blank, and not creating anything. Because you know what, AI is going to take over. I want to see something. I want to see something real. I like real people, even if they're flawed. I don't care. People are overcoming obstacles, and you can overcome your addictions in time, I suppose. But I just want to see people try. I want to see people do better. And there's a lot of things that people can be doing right now, but when the money runs out, I mean, you still have your talents, you have your health, you have good people offline. Hopefully, and if you don't, I would just recommend you go find a good church, because it's going to get harder in time to do that. And maybe it's time I should do that, yeah. Alright. That's all I gotta say about that. Proverbs 17:1 says, better to eat a dry morsel in peace and quiet, rather than in a house full of feasting and strife. And I think I also read in another part of the Bible, it says, a house divided cannot stand. And I gotta find my people pretty soon, because times are getting really serious. And if people are serious, they need to, basically get their act together, and don't leave your channels blank. No more. Nope. Because if hyperinflation is going to get worse, you need to have something to fall back on. My opinion. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a dumb filmmaker, right? Yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well regardless. Just be smart, be wise, shop wiser, and do something in your own time. Because, yeah, society is not really going to come save you, man. Find a good church, find good people offline you can talk to, and forgive the people who hurt you. And that said, you got to do your best every day. Yeah.